up, guys? Welcome back. Another Melanin week. Hope you guys were blessed, but we are back with another episode of Made in Melanin. Now, if you peeped our first new episode last week, link will be here. We partake in their delicious cookies, but this week we getting black girl wasted. Black girl wasted, and we're getting black girl wasted with black girl magic. One of the what do you say? One of the largest
wine companies in the United States.
One of the largest wine companies in the United States, and it's black owned. So you know it's the perfect place for us, and we like to drink. Now, before we start indulging in alcohol, we want to give a little background about Black Girl Magic,
the McBride Sisters,
and the McBride Sisters. Now, the McBride Sisters, who are the owners and the creators of Black Girl Magic, funny thing about them is they didn't even grow up together.
No.
Grew up two worlds apart, one in New Zealand, one in California. And it wasn't until on their dad's deathbed that he wanted them to create a relationship, come together. And I think they were like 13, one was 13, one was 16. And from there, they built their relationship. And through the build of their personal relationship, they now have a very, very successful
wine company
and business relationship. So, like always, we gonna give our honest reviews. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna test it out. We went to one of our local liquors warehouses. We were able to pick up 4 different wines from the Black Girl Magic brand.
There are 16 actual wines.
So they got 16 altogether in the collection. Wow.
But again, to order that would have took weeks and weeks.
Right.
So we got the 4 major popular ones, which is the Black Girl Magic
Riesling,
which is their white wine.
Let me put that up there so you can see it. If you want to cop Black Girl Magic Riesling, how do you pronounce that? I don't know.
Then we have the Black Girl Magic Rose, which happens to be my husband's favorite.
One of the ones I like. We got the Black Girl Magic Red Blend, which is one of my wife's favorite ones. And then lastly, we got the Black Girl Magic Sparkling Wine. So this is how we're going to do it, though. We're going to, as you can see, we got these cups in front. I thought we had 3 of them.
We do. Yeah.
Oh, okay, one right here. So 3 cups. We're going to pour up. We're going to take a sip, give our honest review. And then lastly, we're going to pour our own glasses of the sparkling. So
sorry we don't have champagne glasses.
We don't have no champagne glasses.
Keep breaking them.
I broke one. I ain't going to say who broke the other one. So, but we got these glasses. We're going to sip. We're going to get a little merry. So I hope you guys enjoy. Where you want to go first, baby?
Let's go red first.
So we're going to do the red blend. All right, so pouring up the red blend in our...
So we're going to take a sip from the same glass, because guys, we do not want to get wasted in.
Yeah, we ain't
it is...
people got to work. People got kids. Yeah. We got kids. We got one kid.
But so we're going to do this the responsible way.
Right. And again, drink responsibly. We got to drink responsibly.
Yes, and if you're not 21 and older, please do not drink.
Yeah,
guys.
This ain't for you kids yet. So we got a kid. We got to drink responsibly. So we're going to sip from the same glass. We're going to pour up our own glass of the sparkling, but we trying to, we ain't in no rush to kill these bottles. We sipping. All right, so first up, we got the red blend. And wifey, please do the honors. Let the people see ya.
I mean, I love red blend.
So, and again, I'm not the biggest wine drinker, especially not red wine. I like, not to sound crazy, I like fruity wines that taste like kind of like soda and champagne and stuff like that. But let's get to the red blend.
Well, the red blend is very dry. If you're not a dry, and dry means very bitter. If you're not a dry wine drinker, then that's not for you. The red is actually not my favorite. It's the white. But the red is a good flavor if you like just a dry wine. And again, dry wine means it's not sweet. It's a little bitter.
Yeah.
It
tastes like wine.
Right. It tastes like straight alcohol.
Yeah.
Most of these are better for like cooking if you're doing steak or red meat. To eat with red meat, it takes away from that. But I can tell he didn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Red wine ain't my favorite. It's a lot. It's strong, man. It's got like a taste that stick to your tongue. That again, and not just with them, but whenever we buy red wine, I never go for the red wine. I never that's never my thing. The red wine don't really settle well with me. But yeah, it's all right. I know I have a couple of these. I'm gonna be done, but this ain't.
Again, it's a very dry wine. So be prepared if you do buy the red wine. It is dry. It is very. It's not sweet at all. There's no sweetness to it, and most people who do like wine will appreciate a glass of like dry red wine, especially with steak.
Okay.
I liked it. I mean, I like dry wine, so I mean, it doesn't bother me.
Right. Now we're gonna touch on that's the what?
This is the rose, guys. So rose is usually much sweeter.
Okay.
It's more of a wet wine. It's flavorful. And usually you drink this with like seafood or Okay. So go ahead. I did the first time. Yeah,
okay, I'll kick it off with the rose or whatever.
It's the rose.
Okay. I'm trying to get the red off my tongue, so.
Well, this will help. This will help a balance the.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is more of my flavor. It's more sweet. The problem with stuff like this is I'll kill it.
Right.
I'll drink this mad fast. I'll go through like 4 glasses of this, but this.
I'm not really into big sweet wines. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really into.
I could drink that one. I could get in that one.
I mean, it's sweet, but it has that dry.
Yeah, it's not. It's sweet,
not like it's not like
the sparkling.
Right. It's not like Chardonnay or anything like that. It's not completely sweet, which I like. I'm not a sweet wine drinker. I don't like when my wine tastes like juice.
No, you know what's crazy though with the wine. You know, when we drink spirits, I usually like my alcohol to be strong where I can taste my alcohol. I really don't want the sweetness.
Right.
But for some reason with wine, I prefer a sweeter flavor, a lighter flavor.
And that's the thing. Wine is not supposed to be sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a contradiction because when I'm drinking like vodka or I'm drinking cognac or anything like that, whiskey, Henny, anything, I like to taste it.
Right.
But with wine, I want to taste it, but for a lot of wines it'd be overbearing. This one is kind of strong for me.
Right.
This one, it's balanced where it's not too sweet. It's sweet enough, but it has that like.
Yeah, when I first saw the red rose, because usually you put that with like rosé or I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be sweet. And then when I tasted it, it wasn't sweet as much. It's a little bit of sweet, but it's more dry.
It's to me it's kind of like balanced where it's enough it's enough flavor or sweetness,
right,
and as well as the alcohol dryness that I guess you get from wine. I'm not the wine person or entrepreneur
and just shout out to my sister who actually introduced me to Black Girl Magic. She said we have to try it. It's supporting our Black sisters, and I listen. We only tried this one though, and I fell in love with it.
Trying again, getting drunk, supporting our Black folks. I'm all for it. So that was the red, and lastly we're gonna do how do you pronounce that? Is it wrestling?
It's whistling.
Cause I'm from Chicago. We say everything with an A on the end. So it's a.
He been in New York enough, guys.
I've been in New York 10 years, and I still.
You've been in New York for 12 years.
It's been 12 years.
It's been 12 years.
Damn, it's been 12 years. Well, 10 years plus. I've been in New York, and I still keep a little bit of the.
Okay, guys. So this is my favorite. So I'm not gonna even start off with this one because I know how this one tastes.
So this is the Riesling. She know how it tastes. Let me try it out. Red is okay. I mean, well, the red blend is okay. The rosé, I can rock with. The Riesling. Let's see what this is about. Gotta get the taste on my tongue. Okay. But this good. This tastes sweeter than the rosé though.
It doesn't. I make a lot of sangria with this, guys, just to let you know.
Yeah, that's sweeter than the rose. That's actually, out of the three, this thing to me tastes the sweetest. Like this one, and then this one. In the order that we drunk it, this is the far more bitter one. This one is balanced. This one is kind of extra sweet to me. This is.
I don't know, guys. He's gonna be drinking wine.
I seen you with it. I thought it was. I'll be drinking a wine. I'll be letting it rock. But if I see this one, now I'm a bust open her wine now, because this one, this is like I could kill this.
Okay, guys. So for prices, just to go over the regular wine prices, the 2 was $19.99, which is very affordable,
Okay.
and the red was $20.
It's not bad though.
No, not bad at all.
Especially quality wine, like.
Right, and the sparkling wine, just so I won't forget, was $22.99.
Okay.
Compared to most of its, competitors, it's pretty much in the good price range, and it's good quality.
Yeah, I mean, after drinking all three, I think your favorite is my favorite now. Because again, that's for real. That's the easiest one for me to like take down. Like the red wine,
I love it.
I'm not the biggest fan of that. I might not like really. If we had these three in there, the red wine gonna be the last one I touch. The wrestling gonna be the first one I kill. You're gonna be mad. I'm about to go buy you more. And the rose, you know what I'm saying? I can slowly get to that if there ain't nothing else in there. Boom. I enjoy a glass of the rose. The red though, it ain't my favorite. This one.
Because he never tasted that one, guys. Many times I bought this, and I usually make it with sangria. So by the time he does taste it, it's fruity, yeah.
And everything.
Because it's great for making sangria. But he usually, I just be like, oh, I bought you or I bought.
She buys something else with me,
right?
So she can have her wine to herself,
right?
So I don't be drinking her wine because she'll usually be like, oh, I brought you this, I brought you a Henny, I brought Malibu, I brought 1800,
right?
So them the things that I drink. So I'm not touching her wine if I brought you beer, like
right. I usually throw him off.
Yeah, she usually buy me something to keep me from touching herself, and I see why, but that ain't gonna work no more. I'm gonna drink her shit. So yeah, it's good and bad that we did this because whenever she buy this, I'm going to drink her shit now. All right, we good though. Thank you, baby, for introducing me to wine. Because again, I didn't even drink wine before we met.
Right.
One drinking wine, one drinking nothing.
But I wasn't drinking before we met either, guys. Wink, wink. I was 20.
Well, I was a hood rat. I was drinking.
But you older than me. So.
Yeah, again, but before you, I was young and still drinking. And
well, most of the time, this would be good with sushi. So if we went out for sushi, this would be like a wine to drink. Because I gave everything else with a meal. This would be good for like chicken or, again, fish or shrimp or seafood. So each wine does have its meal preference, and these two would be good for like the wrestling, and the rose would be good for like chicken, shrimp, and seafood.
Man, shit, this could be good for a bag of Flamin' Hots, man. This so light.
And this is why I didn't want him to
You eat some Flamin' Hots with these and be good.
Crack open that. You just gulped that.
Yeah.
Crack open my...
That one's official. All right, so again, when it comes to level of what you like from best to good, because ain't none of them bad.
No, none
but it's just a matter of preference.
Right.
Preference wise,
I'm gonna go with my wrestling.
So you go with the wrestling first.
Then I'm gonna go with my red.
Then you go with the red
and then,
blend.
Yeah, and then I'll go with
then you go with the rose.
Yeah.
All right, so I would go again, starting off the same way: wrestling first, then rose, and then the red blend. Red blend. It's gonna take me a while to get there. I gotta get my palate up there. I gotta train myself to drink. The
funny thing is, my sister didn't like the red blend either.
She did?
No, she thought it was just too dry. But again, I love dry wine. Something about it just tastes better than.
Yeah, I'm sure if I have it more, again, when you be drinking wine, I really don't be drinking it unless we make it.
That red blend would be good with red sangria as well.
Yeah. Right.
Because the dryness.
And that's what I say when we make sangria and stuff. And usually when you make sangria, they do say get a red. They like get a red wine. If you don't get sangria wine,
right? That red blend because it's dry enough. The fruits and everything will make it so much better.
Yeah, so next time we're going to do that, make a sangria with it. I got to work on my palate to get to the red wine. But lastly, we're going to touch and we're going to taste the sparkling, man. I'm going to move some of this stuff out the way or move it over to that side.
Right.
A little bit. So
we will, again, he will be posting underneath the comments where we...
all the information in the company, we'll have all the information in the bio. If you're in the Bronx area, we'll let you know where you get it. But when you go to their website, there should be information there for you to find it locally in your area. Again, the whole goal here is to support black business, and we like to get married. So we gonna...
Fun fact, guys, just in case, the wine glasses are not for sale. They are our wedding glasses.
Wine glasses are from our wedding that we got personally made. So we're gonna bust open.
I don't hit that glass because you're gonna have to open this.
All right. But again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share. Again, we got 2 episodes up so far. We had an old episode when we were doing Melanin Dining. Still a good episode, but we no longer under that name. We are made in Melanin now. We got Partake Cookies company up for our first video when it comes to the...
And guys, next Sunday we'll be trying black-owned coffee. Black-owned coffee. So tune in. Woo. Tune in, guys.
Pop champagne. Oh, McBride Browns. Pop champagne. I want to see you there.
That's telling people how old we are.
See you there. I want to see you there. Okay.
He's older than me, guys.
2 years, man. 2 years. Yeah, too much. I ain't gonna say our age, but
you better not.
But we like that melanin. We don't look the age that we actually are.
We don't.
We're gonna bust open the sparkling, and to enjoy the sparkling,
we're gonna give you our opinion first.
We're gonna give you our opinion, and we're gonna play a little game, smaller game. Oh, how much you pour?
I mean, I think that's good for right now. Just for the tasting part.
Okay. So we're gonna do this sparkling joint. Now sparkling, I like, for the most part, it remind me of beer.
We actually bought this for Christmas. We bought this for New Year's Eve. We bought this for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Once we tried it, we was like, okay.
So this is the sparkling by the McBride Sisters. Black Girl Magic.
This is so good. This has like a sweet, yet still a wine taste.
Again, sweet. Unfortunately, for some reason, wine is the only version of alcohol that I like sweet. And this is good. It tastes like sweet beer to me. It's so weird for me.
It doesn't taste like sweet beer to me. It tastes like
I'm saying in the sense
it tastes like the wrestling, but just with carbonated.
No, I'm saying it tastes like sweet beer because beer is carbonated and it's alcohol. Beer. That's why I'm saying that. I ain't saying it tastes like it tastes because it's a lot sweeter and a lot more palatable than beer.
Yeah.
Beer, you have me fucking belching and burping already. This is definitely better than beer. But because it's carbonated and it's alcohol, that's why I say this. Kind of like beer, kind of like, again, most sparkling wines and champagne. In that realm, and it's good. So Black Girl Magic, McBride Sister, y'all doing y'all thing with this.
Yes, I love it. This is the only wine I'll drink. I'll travel for this. I'll literally travel for Black Girl Magic. I'll definitely travel for any of their blends. Because again, it's just really delicious. It has again, it's not too strong, but it's not too like fruity where you're like, I'm drinking juice.
Yeah, and again, when you've been a big wine fan,
right?
I know again you've had many wines, many companies, and for you to, when you go to a store and you see they got Black Girl Magic, you picking up that bottle
before you
pick up any other bottle. So that only tells you how good of a company is. Yes, it's a black company, but you can be black.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that I'll go to a restaurant and I'll order wine before I order
a mixed drink.
Yeah, that's just like, even especially when we go out for sushi, that I'm ordering wine.
Yeah,
That's
but
my whole
I'm just
thing.
saying, in the sense of when you go to a store, it don't matter if you black or not. If you make a good quality product,
Right.
we gonna buy the good quality product. We ain't buying it solely because you're black. Yeah, that plays a part in it, because if you know wines that's better and Black Girl Magic is there, but it ain't up to par,
Right.
you're gonna go with the ones that you like.
Right.
When you go buy alcohol, you see they got, first thing you say, oh, they got Black Girl Magic. Boom, you run over there. Oh, and the warehouses, you know, they be having all different types of alcohol. But when she see Black Girl Magic, everything else don't even fucking matter. It's Black Girl Magic all the way. So before we get out of here, we're gonna play a quick little game of Never Have I Ever Melanin Edition. So we're gonna take a sip if it's something I never did. So if you never did it,
but it's gonna be melanin.
But it's all melanin edition. I'll kick it off.
Right.
Just so you know what range I'm going into.
I kind of know, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, so if you never did it, you take a sip.
All right.
That's how we're going to play.
Gotcha.
So never have I ever watched 227. You drink, you don't know what 227 is.
No. What is 227?
It's an old black show. It had the lady that was on, she's been on a lot. I don't know her name. She was on the Jeffersons. She was.
Oh, I saw 227
when she was in, and it had Regina.
Oh yeah, I seen 227.
Okay, so you seen 227. I'm gonna drink. Shout out to 227. We're gonna take a sip. We're gonna drink it. We did it. So never have I ever seen 227. We both seen it, so we're gonna take a drink.
Okay. Never have I ever ran home when the street lights came on.
If you went home by the time the street lights come on, you got your ass beat. So I'm gonna drink to that because I've done it.
It wasn't allowed outside.
Well, y'all didn't go outside. We had to be on our porch when them lights came on. My mama come out and we ain't there. That was an ass whooping. All right. Never have I ever been to a skating rink.
I've been to skating rink. They have one down here. Shout out to the Bronx.
Shout out to the skating rink culture. You don't really even see a lot of skating rinks no more.
We had one that was like right by like the highway.
Well, we had the rink and a route. The rink in Chicago is still open. Route 66. We used to be there every Saturday. Every Saturday. My big brother, Frio, shout out to Frio, he used to take me. We used to go dancing. I can't skate, but we was always there. It was just a good time. Okay, you go ahead.
Never have I ever been to a house party.
Never have I ever? Yes. Another thing we did on the weekends. See, when you grow up in the hood, a lot of people be broke, so they be having dollar parties.
Yes.
A lot of hood houses.
Well, over here was $2, you know.
Okay.
Because I got you a drink. I got you water as well. Because, you know, it used to be hot in those houses.
Yeah, word. So, definitely that used to be the thing back then. So, those house parties was lit. Okay. One more.
Go ahead.
Never have I ever. Never have I ever been to a candy house where the house is a candy store. Yes. My house was a candy store. Rest in peace to my mama Doris Laverta Johnson. She is a hustler. Every summer, our crib was lit. We had the fruities, we had the snowballs, we had whatever you needed on the block. Everybody knew our crib was infamous. My mom was either selling candy or selling weed, but this was our life growing up, man. So rest in peace to my mom. I miss you, baby. I love you. But that is our episode.
Yes.
Made in Melanin featuring Black Girl Magic. Today we got Black Girl Wasted. Thank you to the McBride Sisters for just doing a stellar job with your wine. Keep doing great things. And if you guys have other black organizations, businesses, products that you would like to see us try out, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you reach out to us, DM us, all that stuff at C2 on Instagram. Just thank you for getting on this journey with us. We're gonna come every week with a new black-owned business, new black-owned product and property item, whatever. We doing everything black. It's 100% black over here. I do have my wife here, the beautiful Sabrina Michelle Johnson. My name is Devin. My mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. Catch y'all next week. And we out.
We out.